to talk about the alt tech stuff, but I wanted to go with this first because Pokemon. So if for people out there who aren't following this, essentially there's been an extreme microscope put on basically every video game that's coming out now, and every change
Mhm.
within video games. A lot of it by Grums, highlighted by Grums at Twitter, was a former WoW lead developer on World of Warcraft Classic. Also, people like Kabrutus with his Sweet
Mhm.
Baby Ink Detected.
Yes, and he's launching a website of DEI detected.
Yeah.
So DEI games will be on that website. I can't wait for that.
So Pokemon Go comes out, and I reported on this too. A lot of people did that. Nintendo has a DEI department,
Mhm.
and they have all this stuff. So they make an avatar change. This says Pokemon Go avatar changes are pissing off all real women
Yep.
who got their trainers destroyed by unnecessary DEI changes. This wasn't to appeal to women; it already appealed to women. DEI and ESG initiatives ruin games and will cost the Pokemon Go app
That
millions.
is so true because women, we love making our characters look cute. We want them to be beautiful. We want them to be cute, all that. And so, whenever they make these changes, make them look androgynous and they're just standing like a dude looking really weird. This is girls aren't liking this. I guarantee you, if I could guesstimate it, it'd be in the 90 plus percentile of girls who play the game probably hate it because most people don't want to play as ugly characters. That's just the reality of the situation.
Well, yeah, even when I do now, I'm not. We've talked about this before. You're a character builder person. I'm not
Yes.
really. I so what? But like, if I'm building a character, I'm like, oh, okay. I'll do like, make sure it has a beard, and then
They
it
took
has
out
like,
facial hair.
yeah, they took
So you
out
can't
facial
even
hair.
have a beard.
Yeah, they So I'm like, oh, they have a beard. Okay, cool. I can make them kind of stocky, but I'm not trying to make them fat. I'm not trying to make them exact. But I know a lot of people do that. And
Mhm.
he continues, no butts, no waist, no hips, and they have the Chad jaw. And so
Yep.
you see a lot of the people dunking on it. Lamau, what is this? I look like a sunken zombie that hasn't seen the sun in my whole life. Niantic, how this is so embarrassing. So this, I assume, was what it was
Yep.
before,
Yep.
and then they took, you can see, obviously, I would say the butt got like longer and
Yeah,
like
long butt. It's because there's no hips and there's no defined waist, so everything is just straight.
yeah, the thigh gap is destroyed, and
Yep.
she stands like a man now. And then
Mhm.
you see this one, and these are all women who are complaining, by the
Yes,
way. Yeah.
lots of women complaining.
Yeah. I honestly didn't think it would be so bad. She looks sick. Someone send help. Hashtag not my avatar. I
Oh, it's
actually
rough.
think this one, I mean, it doesn't look
It's
that bad.
that one
That
looks
one.
more like a woman, but the face is so ugly.
Yeah,
I
the
think the
face is
outfit
square.
helped, but still, that's just ugly.
This one's very bad. This one, I don't know if they were playing around, but this looks like a full-on man on the
It
right
it
now.
really
And it
does.
went from like a attractive.
Yep.
Now, honestly, let's say that this is the actual person. It does actually kind of look like her.
I know, she looks like her character did really cute, and then
Yeah.
now she's playing as this and that's the thing is the Pokemon Go's marketing is like, "Now you can make your character look like you." Not unless you're an androgynous blob, you can't.
Well, right, and then they got rid of, like, the chest is weird and, like,
Yeah.
stretched out, and then, I don't really understand. Again, stands like a man.
Yes.
It's so weird.
So
Um
apparently this is from Niantic because Pokemon Go. So Nintendo doesn't actually work on Pokemon Go. It's
Correct.
Niantic that does the
Yeah.
app. And so they're based in San Francisco. They consulted with Gamer X, like GAYM Gamer. They've literally
Oh.
consulted with a gay studio. And then this happened. So
Mel, that's yours sounds like you're floating a conspiracy theory to me. This sounds like this one, I feel like it's like if you want context on how terrible this change was, look at this update Pokemon Go did to the avatars. I hate to be like lol, it looks like AI art, but it's horrendous. It goes from a very
Mhm.
clear female athletic build
Yep.
to I don't know why they've elongated the
There's
bodies.
no
Like,
hips at all. It's just
yeah,
removed
you
the
can see the
hips.
hips were here. You had
Yep.
some hips here. Now I don't know what's holding their pants up.
I
And then they
know.
have like, what is going on? And then like again, these are all women who are complaining about this, and but rightfully so. And you see what's behind the Pokemon Go app
Mhm.
gender erasure. Turns out Pokemon Go consulted with Sweet Baby Inc. style consultancy from this is what you mentioned, Mel.
Yep.
Gamer
Gamer
X.
X.
Did this lead to the changes? Well, it's certainly part of it. I think it's
Mhm.
pretty clear that there's something going on where they are trying to make the characters more androgynous, more like um I don't know why. Like first I was like, oh, they're transing all the characters. But it's like even the men look just like these inanimate
They're
blobs.
trying to do that with everybody, and it was just weeks ago that I said, or a month ago or something, I was like, "This whole trans gaze that they're trying to appeal to, they're trying to make the men more feminine and the women more masculine. They want characters to, appease the transgender,
Oh, that
ideology,"
that
and
would
then
make
I
sense.
got
Yeah.
I got backlash for that. "Oh, that's not true." Like, there were some other influencers in the space who are like, "That's not true. There's no way." There's literally old articles you can find from when from someone who a developer who worked with Naughty Dog back when The Last of Us 2 came out. And
Yeah.
they were saying, yeah, you notice how the female characters look a lot less, their bodies are way less feminine than the actual models that they're modeled after. That's because they didn't want to make transgender people feel inadequate. So that's why they gave them more androgynous features. This
Oh.
has been a thing, and it's even been stated, and we're seeing time and time again. It just cannot be a coincidence that all these female characters are looking more masculine, and then we get updates like this going on.
Yeah,
There's
where it's
definitely an agenda here.
yeah, it says the Pokemon Go app removed gender from Pokemon Go players yesterday in a sweeping change that left fans at Pokemon Go HubNet furious. I took a look at the character creator myself. Gender is literally gone, replaced by a hodgepodge of androgynous options. Nothing can be too feminine or too male. Facial hair gone. Male
Yep.
faces, softened features. Female faces, masculine jaws or thin lips. Bodies are blobs. Everything is designed to blend in together in some Frankenstein like gender free utopia. The end result is leaving nobody satisfied. And when you look
Mhm.
at, even here's Kirsha, I'm going to have her on the show soon.
Oh, she's
Opening,
amazing.
yeah, opening Pokemon Go today. What really disappointed that I've turned into a gender blob. Who does this appeal to? I look more feminine in a bulky winter coat pre-update even. I don't want to
Mm.
play as an ugly man wearing women's clothing. Change this back. Like this, I
Right
mean,
on.
yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, I don't know, how popular Pokemon Go is anymore, but like it was obviously super popular. And if you
Oh,
look,
I used to love it, yeah.
Pokemon Go just getting ruthlessly ratioed. Who
Oh.
suggested this change and why to the anatomy? Why were the small indents on women's and hips adjusted even at all? Why not add more variation options in clothing and hairstyles instead?
Mhm.
You say choices are good, but you made everyone the same, ugly and erased women. I mean, now I look like a lesbian. Help! I mean, yeah, I mean, you do like
That's so funny.
like poor Kevin, man. Shout out Kevin
Oh, that's
Foxborough, man.
supposed to be a dude.
Yeah, like what
I
the
thought that was just a girl that looked manly. Oh, man, so they soyified the men
yeah.
bad.
I know you guys
Oh,
put a lot of
yikes.
time and effort into this Avatar update, so I just wanted to take a moment to say you did a really shit job.
I love that they're getting ratioed. I love to see this.
Yeah, yeah, you absolutely love to see, please change it back. This update is just as bad as the remote raid nerfs. We are not androgynous. I'm not trying to be toxic, but what is this weird potato-shaped body going on?
Exactly.
There's just a body type piece of wood. They're gonna get ratio by a plank of wood. Like what's going on
I
here?
don't
This
get
doesn't look
this.
wrong. It look Why does
This
this chick have a
really
package?
long torso and the legs are just I don't
What's going on here?
it looks like she's wearing a
A
diaper.
diaper. Yeah, that's what I would say. It looks like they're wearing Depends.
I know.
There's the M&M, legs and crotches, like, I mean, they're just getting absolutely destroyed. Your old avatar back, a ticket to access what was once free. Wait, what does it say? How
I
long?
don't
Oh, they're making fun
I
of
was gonna say.
they're gonna charge you to get your old avatar. Please tell me how you think this looks better in any way. Like, what
Oh
is
my
going on?
goodness.
Yikes.